Man, how many of us have worked in a toxic workplace where you just get up every day, you hate going to work, you've got coworkers who are picking on you, who are just nasty and miserable all the time. At some point, it's just going to eat into your soul, right? So I get the question all the time, what do I do about a toxic work environment? Well, here's the bad news. Generally speaking, there is no such thing as a quote hostile work environment, end quote, that would be actionable under the law. And here's the reason why. And I'm going to use a little bit of dicey language. Don't judge. If it was illegal to be an a-hole, then every company would be sued for that, right? So what the courts have developed is a policy that they're not going to come in and regulate day-to-day interactions unless those interactions rise to the level of illegal. So going back to my initial point, there's so many workplaces where, like I said, people are miserable. They're just mean to one another, but that doesn't make it an illegal workplace. An illegal workplace is, for example, when you have somebody of Middle Eastern descent and there's jokes being made by all the white or other coworkers that somebody's a terrorist, or that there's a predominantly male-dominated workplace, and there's constant jokes made about women and blondes, etc. Those are distinctions that would make the workplace not only toxic, but illegal, okay? But if you're dealing with just a general toxic workplace where people are miserable and it's making you miserable, 2 words: get out. Life is too short, folks, to work in a place that brings you misery every single day, okay? And if you're in a position where you're not in a super high paying position where you can't walk away from that money, but there are maybe other jobs and other workplaces that may suit you at the same rate or even more, start looking, okay? You can't imagine how many times I get a client that comes to me and is telling me about, how miserable their workplace is. And I say, well, what efforts have you made to look elsewhere? None. You got to take control of your work life. Those are decisions that you can make. So again, big difference between a legal but unprofessional, hostile, or toxic workplace and an illegal one. I hope that distinction makes sense. Florida Overtime Lawyer. Sorry about all the color today. I'm feeling optimistic. Have a great day.